Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful Frozen inspired cake topper. You can put your child's picture on it and really personalize their cake. So the supplies you'll need for this project are 2 pieces of 12 by 12 cardstock, and it's metallic cardstock. This one is in the color blue, and my second one is in the color white to replicate the snow. The second thing you'll need is a packet of snowflake stickers, which I found at the art store. There were already quite a few Christmas items there. A wallet-sized picture of your child. In this case, I'm using my cat, and I cut around the edges of her, the outline. You'll need a pair of scissors, a hard ruler, because you're going to use the edge of it to make accordion folds in one of your cardstocks, a pencil, or a marker. In this case I used a marker, and 2 toothpicks. The final thing you'll need is a glue gun. This is a hot glue gun. You don't have to use this. If you don't have a hot glue gun, you can use another kind of glue, but I find for projects like this a hot glue gun actually works pretty well. Now the first thing you'll do is draw a 4 by 4 square on the back of your teal cardstock. So here I drew a 4 by 4 square. On the back of your white cardstock, you'll draw a 3 by 3 square. Then the next step is to cut both of these squares out. Now I finished cutting out both my squares. This is my 4 by 4 blue square and my 3 by 3 white square. I'm going to be working with my blue square first. I'm going to fold it in an accordion style, which is kind of folding it like a paper fan. The first fold needs to be 1 inch down, so you can measure 1 inch, but this ruler that I'm using is actually 1 inch wide, so I don't actually need to measure it. So I turn it on its back, and then what I do is I'll fold this over. There, I just folded it right on top of the ruler. Then, exactly like a paper fan, I turn it upside down, put the ruler on top of it again, and fold it the opposite direction. Now I only need to make 3 folds. So the last fold will be here. And there we go, and I fold it one more time. The crease doesn't have to be perfectly tight, because this will actually stay open. So this is what it will look like when you're finished. This is the back of it. And this is the front of it. If you like, you can fold it one more time and just kind of press your finger on it a little bit and then open it. And there you go, and that's exactly what we needed to do. Now I'll stick the toothpicks on. And the toothpicks are so that the cake topper is easy to slide into the cake. So to stick the toothpicks, first I need a little bit of hot glue, and I'm going to put it right in the first crease over here. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue. And before it dries, I'm going to put my toothpick about halfway up, so it just rests within that crease. I'll do exactly the same thing to the other side. The other crease on the opposite side, I'll put my second toothpick. Add some glue and put it exactly the same distance up so it's even. Although this will slide into the cake, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is what it will look like. Now I'm going to add the white to it. You have 2 options for the white. You can use just the white square, which will go on top of the blue, like this. Or another option is to go online, and I just looked up printable snowflakes, and I found this nice shaped snowflake. And I actually traced it on the back of my cardstock, like this. Actually traced it on the back of it, and then I cut it out, and this is what it looks like. So I'm actually going to use this one since it's Frozen inspired, and I really like the look of the snowflake. But if you don't feel like fiddling and cutting out little pieces of paper, go ahead and use this, and this will look perfectly fine. If you don't like it to be perfectly square, you could cut off the edges at a slant, and that will look good too, or cut it into a heart shape, whatever you like. Get creative. So now I'm going to attach my snowflake shaped cardstock to the base. So what I need to do is put a little bit of hot glue on top of here and a little bit of hot glue on top of this side. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of hot glue. Try to do it fast because hot glue does cool off pretty quickly. So now I have that there, and I'm going to press my snowflake on top, trying to make it a little bit as even as possible. So this is kind of what it looks like. Straighten it a little bit. You have a little bit of time to work with the hot glue before it actually cools completely, but this is kind of what it looks like. The next step is to add the picture. So now that I've finished attaching the cardstock shaped snowflake, I will attach the picture of Snowflake, which is my cat Snowflake. So I'll put a little bit of glue in the middle of this, right in the center, and then I'll just stick the picture right on top of it. I'm going to stick the picture right on top and kind of align it in the middle. There we go. So far this is what it looks like. The last and final step will be to add the stickers. So I'll do that next. At this point, it's up to you whether or not you want to leave it as is or you want to add stickers. But I got these stickers that match perfectly the colors of the cardstock, and so I think I'm just going to add 1 or 2 stickers to it. I'm going to add the stickers here at the bottom so they don't cover her face, but you know, it brings a little bit of the blue from the back to the front. So I'm going to pick actually blue stickers. And I kind of like the shape of this one. It matches everything else. And I love the movie Frozen. In fact, I watched it again yesterday and I just love it so much. It's such a good movie. It's Disney at its best. So here we go. So I attached one of the stickers at the bottom corner, and I'm going to attach one more sticker here. And since I kind of like things to look symmetrical as much as possible, I'll add this sticker on the opposite side, and I'll add the same kind of sticker. So far this is what we have. Now I'll look at it and see if I would like to add more stickers or not. I decided to add a few more stickers to the top and sides of the cake topper, and I really like the way the finished product turned out. I'll show you what it looks like on top of the cake. There's the final product. I finished the cake topper, and I made a little cake because I wanted everybody to see what the cake topper would look like on top of the cake. Thank you for watching this video. Now it's time for me to eat some cake.